Hey YouTube, I'm back and today we have the unboxing of Resident Evil 2 Remake Collector's Edition. I got this last night, but it was too late and I was too lazy, to be honest, to do this. But my friends encouraged me and said, "You have to do it. We need to see it online." And here we are. So, this is the slipcase that comes with it. Um, It's basically the same as the actual collector's edition, and on the back it tells you what you get in it. So you get the DLC, soundtrack, art book, a map, the figure, the keys, which we'll talk about as we go through the contents, and a steelbook. Again, we'll talk about this as we go through the contents. Now, the cool thing about this collector's edition, and I might as well mention this pricey collector's edition, because this is the UK Europe version. This runs you about $300 versus the American GameStop exclusive, which will run you about $200. I mean, if you were lucky enough to get it on time before it sells out, right? So it's quite pricey. Before we open it up, you will notice that this is basically modeled after the storage boxes that were in the game. Made famous with the first one, and then this one bears the logo of RPD. Now, if we open it up, this is the first thing we greeted with. Confidential. Flip this up. This is the DLC pack with the costumes and I think the gun, the Samurai Edge, and apparently the original soundtrack swap. I haven't tested it yet, but I'll figure it out. I'll probably leave an update in the comments. Then you have this map of Raccoon Police Department. Bear with me as I try to do this with my hand. This is like the fanciest police department I've ever seen, but hey, it was the 90s and we accepted everything. So it was cool. I mean, we were just talking today with a bunch of friends about how Resident Evil 2 was very unique, and this shows you how much attention they pay to detail. So we're done with that. Just put it away. Then you have the art book. Nice, but paperback. I would have hoped for more. But hey, I'm not complaining yet. Notice I said yet. This is now the steelbook. Your regular affair. Nice. Now this is one of the key differences with the US version, where you did not get the steelbook over there. Then you have the soundtrack on CD, which I'm told is available in the US version. Then you get the controversial item that a lot of people are complaining about. This one. Now this is basically a cardboard box, but what it contains inside is something very cool indeed. Now, if you remember playing the first game and this one, you will remember that it came with keys that are shaped like, card symbols. And these are indeed metal. So that's a nice touch. And like I said, they unfortunately do not come packed in the US version for some reason. Nice addition. I would have hoped this would have been out of a wooden box. It would have added a lot of value. Then you get this pin, Made in Heaven. I think this was on Claire Redfield's jacket. Yeah, that's it for this. And then underneath we find the box for the Leon Kennedy figure. Now be right back, I'll extract this and then we'll have a look at the figure. Hey guys, we're back and we have the figure out of the box. Now the box the figure comes in is very simplistic. This is the only script that's on it. Resident Evil 2, Leon S. Kennedy, Officer Raccoon PD. That's it. Now I've tried to look for the manufacturer to get a clue, but unfortunately I couldn't find any clues as to who actually made this. This is the warning on the back. Someone knows, just let me know in the comment who made this, because as we're about to find out, this is actually exceptionally well made. Now this is the figure. It surprised me because usually the figures we get with these collector editions aren't so good. This is a 1/6 scale of Leon. There's a good amount of detail in the statue. It's PVC, unfortunately. The base is plastic, but it has a nice Leon Kennedy plaque. But honestly, I am impressed. This is much better than I thought it was gonna look like. Facial likeness isn't 100%, but then if we remember how Leon looked on the original, this is a vast improvement. But to be honest, I love the detail on this. And this is akin to some of the stuff we get from Gecko, another famous Japanese 1/6 scale statue manufacturer. And their statues go in the $200 to $300, sometimes $400 range. So if we factor that in, then this is honestly a good deal in terms of value for money, because other than the keys, which I would say I'll put them in the $25 to $30 mark in terms of value. Everything else, DLC, etc., you're looking at maybe $80 to $100. Factor in the keys, art book, soundtrack, another $50, so that's $150. And then this statue at $150 to $200. Then yeah, if you combine all of it, then you're getting value for money. So that's it, folks. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome content, and till I see you next time.